welcome to Marketing Live for TV for this week, where you can engage in real life marketing live on the show. This week I am mixing it up completely. I've come back from holidays and thought I'd throw a whole different visual into the mix. Hasn't quite all worked out perfectly, but we'll move on forward and we'll go with this week's topic on AI and how it will affect your how it'll affect marketing in the future. So I want to cover off a few key parts to machine learning, AI, and what you should know about it when relating to your marketing, and also any questions that you have, feel free to comment, especially on YouTube or Periscope. I'll see them straight away. Obviously I've got the new layout here, and so yeah, feel free to comment and share, and as always remember to like on these social channels, and if there's anything that you would like for me to cover, feel free to reach out and I'll jump on in. Alright, thanks a lot and welcome to AI and the future of AI in marketing on Marketing Live TV. Alright, so this week AI. So what is artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever you want to call it? What is it all about? So in effect, it is the ability for a computer to learn and adapt to changing circumstances or changes in the data that you're feeding it. So and that's a critical piece of information, or two critical pieces of information there that you need to make sure that you're aware of when considering AI for your marketing purposes. So the first is it's the ability for it to learn on the data set. So it is only as smart as the data you feed it and how much you teach what you need it to do. So they're the two key parts, and they are critically important, because machine learning or artificial intelligence is a brilliant tool, but if you're feeding it crap data, and if you are not if you're not teaching it what you want to get out of it, and it's not refining its learning process, it's basically just another blunt tool for you to filter down your data. So you really need to be sure that, one, you've got your ducks in a row to collect the data that you want, and two, that you're going to spend the time teaching the program, the machine learning or the algorithms or whatever it is, what it is that you want it to do and what's the best result. So let's just cover off some of the ways that you can use machine learning right now to get some to get some better results. Now, the first and easiest way to go is to use tools like Google AdWords or programmatic ad buying. And what that does is you tell the AdWords or their ad distribution network what it is that you consider is a goal or a conversion or a conversion rate. And the more detailed you get, so let's just take AdWords for example, if you are tracking your conversions and also the margins and that sort of thing, and you know that you're making 20%, then you can teach the algorithm that you'll spend up to 10-15% for each conversion. It will go out and find the most relevant people that will guide all the way through, and it will basically do the whole search find the audiences, find the people, and all of the best bits and pieces that will go to, that'll be the best way to convert through to your conversions. Therefore, you can confidently give your or give Google that percentage, knowing you're going to get the conversions and profit at the end. So that's one way that you can do it. Another easy way to get your foot in the door is some of the chat bots that are available. So there's like Facebook chat bots have connections to marketing intelligence or machine learning algorithms that will chat to your customers for you using their conversations that they know have worked. So they're the easy ways to get in. The more complex ways involve compiling your data sets, feeding them into or connecting them to a machine learning system. Some of those being Google's machine learning, IBM Watson have machine learning. It is a machine learning or an artificial intelligence system, and you can connect your data to that and then either use that to find out more information or use it to find the best result for your customers. So how you use it varies, and you can apply a lot of different other parts to it, like natural language programming, which allows people to talk to it, and on natural language processing, and that will just allow people to treat it like a human. So what, in terms of the future of marketing, what is it that you really need to pay attention to when it comes to AI? And the first is that artificial intelligence is not the God-saving tool to allow you to defeat all your competitors by just installing and running. It, like every single system and tool, it needs work. You need to be able to treat it with the time and effort and data quality that it requires. The other thing that is the biggest thing is it's a historical behavior or a historical analyst with predictive rules, but it can't predict the future. For example, if you have a constant feed of customers that are over 50 years old and they all behave in a certain way, machine learning and artificial intelligence, if you have a product, if that product all of a sudden becomes appealing to younger demographic, it won't know that until that product has built up a base of data. So it will identify it as an outlier initially, and it will say that it's there, but it won't fit in with the data that it collates and that sort of thing. So it has to be taken with a little bit of grain of salt, because if there's a shift in consumer behavior or a shift in preference or anything like that, it won't know about it until after it's happened. It might be able to pick it up a lot quicker than maybe a human would, but it still won't know about it. So you need to be very mindful of that, because it will not predict the future. So it will very, very, over a period of time, it will definitely allow you to better understand your customers, and that is where its key advantage is if you have a customer base and they are doing things in a certain way that you need to understand but don't, or if you have a complex network of products and a very diverse range of buyers, it will allow you to closer match those products and buyers with what they need. They're the good, that's the good, bad and ugly, and a very high level overview of artificial intelligence for marketing. Now, because of the systems and the change in setup, I'm going to assume that there's been a few drop-offs in the way that our subscribers can chat. So all I'm going to say is feel free to shout out your questions in comments or in other mediums, and I will post them back up and answer your questions with a video on that particular topic, just to say thanks and also to let you know that and to answer the question. So if you like any part of the video or would like more information or have a question, any of these channels will be absolutely awesome. I'll get back to you as soon as I can and create a video on your particular topic and do a big shout out to you. Sorry, bugs flying in here and everything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully this has helped. And if it has helped, shout out, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. It would be great. And I look forward to seeing you next week on Marketing Live TV.